Educational GMAT. Your partner in your GMAT journey.
Tough one, guys. Tough one.
What are the options?
Well, I just want you to tell me the answer. I just want you to tell me the answer. Okay, let's first formulate the equation. Rate of a certain chemical reaction is directly proportional to the square of concentration of chemical A and inversely proportional to the concentration of chemical B. So can someone tell me what would be the equation?
Rate equals to K into A if we are taking A as a concentration.
Yes,
A square.
yes. A square, all right. So anything else?
That's first one.
Yes.
And second
so
is
actually, yeah, go ahead.
sorry, sir.
No, you're absolutely correct. Or we can just say R, which is rate, is equal to K A square upon B, right? Because square to the concentration of chemical A, square to the directly proportional to the square of concentration of chemical A, and inversely proportional to the concentration of chemical B. So R is equal to Ka square upon B. Okay. Now, what is done, friends? Concentration of chemical B is increased by 100%. Now, the concentration of chemical B was B earlier. Can you tell me how much is it now?
Twice.
Very nice. Increased by 100%, which means B becomes 2B. Now it's saying what is the closest to the percentage change in concentration of chemical A required to keep the reaction rate constant. All right. So B has become 2B, correct? How much should A become? Let us say A1 square, so that the reaction rate is the same, right? So hence we equate it.
Will it be 10%?
I don't think 10 is the answer. Are you guys clear with this formulation, guys? R is equal to Ka square upon B. Now, according to the question, concentration of chemical B is increased by 100%. So which means B becomes 2B. Given that B becomes 2B, we are saying what should be the changed concentration of chemical A so that the reaction rate is unchanged, and that's the reason we are equating the reaction rate. So this was the reaction rate earlier. This is the new reaction rate, but according to the question, these reaction rates should be the same, right? So now I think this should not be too difficult. Ka square upon B is equal to Ka1 square upon 2B. So notice K and K get cancelled, B and B get cancelled. So A1 square is equal to 2A square. So A1 will be how much? Root 2A, and by the way, root 2 is 1.41A. Root 2 is 1.41, correct? So friends, earlier the concentration of chemical A was how much? A. What is the new concentration? 1.41 A. So what is the change in concentration? Change is always new minus old divided by old. So change in concentration, change in A's concentration would be 1.41 A minus, notice new minus old divided by old into 100, which would be 41% increase. And that's the answer. So the bottom line is, guys, given that this is the reaction rate, if the concentration of B is doubled, then concentration of A should be increased by 41% so that the reaction rate after this change also remains constant. So 41% increase is the final answer.